If you're a SaaS founder in Nigeria or any part of the world, then this video is for you. What are the things you need to do in putting your SaaS product up and ready for the market? Now, if you're anything like me when I was a beginner, you'll be wondering what a SaaS product simply means. So a SaaS product is a software as a service product. Example of SaaS product out there like e-commerce software. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the things you are doing wrong as a SaaS founder that is keeping your product from reaching your target customer. We are going to be talking about the 7 things you are doing wrong as a SaaS founder. We're going to be talking about competitor research, bad marketing, failed product test, poor product optimization, bad or inaccurate documentation of your SaaS product and service. We're also going to be talking about poor customer support. And last but not the least, we're going to be talking about unreasonable pay walls. Now, the first item we'll be talking about is product research and product market fit analysis. Now, product research and product market fit analysis is one of the most important ingredients of launching a SaaS product into the market. Now, many SaaS founders just think they can just launch a product into the market without conducting a proper market research. Now, if you're a SaaS founder, these are the things that you need to look into when you are doing your market research. Now, the first thing you need to look into in your product market research is the type of solution that you are trying to bring into the market. Now, what is the software that you are trying to build, the SaaS product that you are trying to launch into the market? What solution is it bringing into the market? What problem is your SaaS product solving in the market? For example, if you're an e-commerce brand and you're launching an e-commerce SaaS application, maybe like Shopify, for example, like for foreign markets, or ST, or you're making a new product like in Nigeria, I think there's this new product called Bumper. Now, those solutions are trying to solve a particular problem in e-commerce. Now, you might be in the idea phase of creating your SaaS application. Now, you want to ensure that the SaaS application you are building is meeting user pain points. You want to also ensure that that application is solving a particular problem that users are facing in a particular niche in software development, or maybe in a particular niche like e-commerce or software development. Now, I want to ensure that your product is solving those particular problems. As much as you're trying to build your SaaS product, you want to ensure that that product is fitting into a market. It will be a really bad thing that you created a product and you don't know what market that product is going to be serving. This is one of the things you want to be ensuring that you are doing correctly before you try to launch a SaaS product into the online space or into the market. So a product market fit simply means the user that product is going to be created for. Is that product going to solve the particular user's problem? That SaaS product that you have created tailored to solve a particular problem uniquely than any other SaaS product out there, or help the user achieve what it's looking for faster than all the other SaaS products that we have out there. So now, in conducting your market research, you want to know the demographics of your target audience. Is your product going to be serving people under the ages of 18? Is your product going to be reaching across people that are 20 years and above 30? Is your product going to be reaching people that are above 50 years and upward? Now, these are the things you need to consider when you're trying to target a market. Now, the next thing you want to be doing in your market research is to be targeting competitors. Who are the SaaS founders that have created this app that you are trying to launch? Because it's not possible that the idea you're trying to launch into the market has not been done or created before, or a similar kind of idea has not been made or created before. So you want to look into the competitors. Who are the people that have already created this application? Who are the people that have something similar to what you want to create? You can go through the app, look at the features that they have implemented, check whether the app is doing well in the market, and look for keywords. Maybe it's the name of the app, maybe it's something else that the app is having, maybe a particular feature. You want to ensure that you have done your research on the competitors that are working on that SaaS product or already launched that SaaS product online. So you want to check and see if that app is doing very well. And you want to also see if that market is tangible, that you can tap into the competitor, or if it's a highly competitive space. You want to ensure that when you come into the market, you can have a share of the volume of traffic that is coming for that particular type of problem you are trying to solve. In your market research, you want to also check out your ideal customer profile. Your ideal customer profile is the kind of person you want to be using that application. Just like I talk about your market demographic, this one is a single kind of person that the application is designed for. It could be like a business person, it could be like a e-commerce person, it could be like a student just trying to up his game in his personal development or project management skill. So you want to know who the ideal customer profile is. You will hear the terminology ICP. It's called ideal customer profile. This is where you know who this SaaS application is designed for. So any SaaS application you are trying to build or launch into the market, in your market research, you want to also have this ideal customer profile in mind to know who the app is tailored for. In your market research, you want to also check how you can monetize your SaaS product. So you want to see what your competitors are doing in monetizing their SaaS product. Are they offering paid plans? Are they offering ads on the SaaS platform? You want to check all these monetization strategies. Or are they selling merch? That's merchandise, or maybe like a t-shirt or a cup or whatever it is that is the merch, or a book. You want to ensure that you check the monetization for this app. If not, when you launch that SaaS product and the product is getting traffic and you are not monetizing it, you'll find it difficult to keep your app running. For example, Facebook is using ads to monetize their platform. So without these ads, they'll find it difficult in paying for their resources they are channeling into the Facebook application. So they pay for server space, they pay for all the things they are using, they pay workers as well. So you want to check this as the general overheads and how much you would like to be getting from this your SaaS product to manage your overheads. So overheads simply means what is keeping the app running. It could be your subscription for your server space. It could be for your domain name. It could be for the web developers that have created the SaaS products and they are maintaining it. So these are the overhead. It could be for optimizations that you are doing, whatever it is that you are doing to ensure that your SaaS product is still online. Is the overhead that you will be spending, and you will be spending quite a lot of dollars or naira or whatever currency that you are using. You want to ensure that you have calculated these overheads in your market research so that when you launch your SaaS product, it will not be a problem for you to figure out how much the app is going to cost in running. This is also good for investors so that anytime that investor comes in, you know how much the app is consuming from overheads, and then you know how much you are getting as a person that created the app and how much your investors will be getting from that application when they partner with you. In your market research, you want to ensure that you have done your monetization, check how you can monetize your SaaS product. The last stage in the market research is investors. Can that SaaS product attract investors? Because it's not easy to run a SaaS company as a single founder. You need investors. So you want to ensure that the idea you are trying to implement can be able to attract people to invest in that application. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get investors initially, although it can happen for some people. But what I'm just trying to say that idea you're trying to implement, is it investor worthy? Like, can somebody see that application, that SaaS product you're trying to launch and want to invest or partner with your SaaS app or your SaaS company? So these are the things you want to consider in your market research so that when you begin to develop your SaaS product, you understand that these features or all these criteria I've listed under the market research category has been properly done, so that you will not launch a SaaS product that is going to fail. Now, the second phase of your SaaS product launching journey is the product development and testing phase. Now, this phase involves hiring web developers or Android developers, depending on what channel or platform you want to use. Maybe it's a mobile SaaS application or a web SaaS service. So you want to ensure what kind of developers you are hiring. So if you're doing everything yourself as the person designing the SaaS product, you want to ensure if you're using an Android platform or if you're using the web platform or if it's a desktop application. So you want to ensure these three things has been calculated. And then you want to also ensure what server the app is going to be running on. Is it going to be running on Amazon Web Service? Is it going to be running on another cloud service? Depending on what platform you have chosen to develop the app. That's if you are running web or you are running Android, depending. So you now know. And also in the development and implementation phase of your app, you want to ensure what language you are using to design that SaaS application. So I'm not going to go into the technicalities of what language or what server architecture you want to use to develop your SaaS product. I'm going to be making more videos like this. So in the future, we might have videos where we'll talk about how to implement a SaaS application. Now we are in the AI phase. It's very quick to develop a SaaS product using AI. So there are AI tools that you can use to develop SaaS application. I'm going to be dropping the links in the description, AI tools that you can use to add your SaaS application and get them ready online. Now, if you don't know anything about web development, Android development, you don't know anything about cloud architecture and server management and administration, don't feel bad. This video might not be all for you. So if you're looking at getting into that in the future, then this will just be a step in the right direction for you. Now, I don't want to make this video long. The next thing you want to do after developing your SaaS product is testing the SaaS product. If it's an e-commerce platform you have built, or a project management system you have built, or a specific kind of service that you have built, you want to ensure that you have done your testing. Now, there are two types of testing. There's the alpha testing and the beta testing. Now, the difference between them is the alpha testing is the critical testing you have to do for the app to ensure that it doesn't fail when you launch it online. Now, the beta testing is version optimization. You want to change the version, you implemented a new feature, you want to test that feature before you launch it as a beta test. So the alpha testing is that before the app launch into the SaaS space or the internet, or the cloud, you want to ensure that you have done a critical testing, and there are many tools you can use to do your testing. And there are also different roles in the SaaS company that are specific to doing testing, like the DevOps. There's also testing teams, and there are also testing platforms out there. I'm going to be dropping the links in the description to see this testing platform that you can use to test your SaaS product to ensure everything is working fine. Now, what are the criteria you need to test in your SaaS product to ensure everything is working? You want to ensure that the user interface is easy to use. All right, the interface is not difficult for people to use. It's not a critical and complex interface that people are finding difficult to locate what features to use. You want to ensure that the interface is very simple to navigate. You want to also ensure that every feature that you have designed is working. All right. You want to ensure that every feature you have designed is working properly. You want to test everything. So you are going to hire testing engineers. You are going to hire DevOps people to test your product. And you want to ensure that the platform that you are designing that product for is working properly. And you want to also ensure that your SaaS product is ready to run on the platform, whether it's Android, whether it's on the web. You want to ensure that that product is working properly on that platform. So those are the things you want to be ensuring. Every feature that you have implemented in the app is working correctly. The interface is simple to use. And you want to ensure that the platform that you're launching that product, there is no crash report of the app in any way in that you're testing. So these are the things you'll be doing your alpha testing. Then beta testing will be when you have launched the product, you are implementing a new feature. You can just have a team in your SaaS company that does that beta testing. Now, if you're an independent contractor and you're the one doing everything yourself, you want to also ensure that you have done around your testing. Now, another part in the testing is the security of your SaaS product. Now, you don't want to launch a SaaS product that you hear that a hacker have just gained access to your SaaS app. You want to ensure that you have put security in mind in building that SaaS application. You don't want to just head on and build an application and then the next day you hear that a hacker has gained access to your SaaS platform and is collecting credit card information of the users in your platform. You could get sued for that. So you want to ensure that you are putting security in mind when you are building your SaaS application. Now, this is very critical reason why many SaaS products fail. The next step to why SaaS products fail is bad marketing. Now, many SaaS product founders are not good marketers of their product. So if you're not a good marketer, you don't know how to sell a product, you need to hire a product sales team. You need to hire a marketing agency if you don't have one. You need to hire a sales representative for your SaaS product if it's possible. You need to hire an intelligent sales specialist, someone that knows how to sell SaaS product, especially someone that niches in selling or promoting SaaS products online. You want to check out for agencies that are peculiar for the success of launching SaaS products in their marketing. So you're not just hiring any marketer, you're hiring someone that is specifically marketing SaaS products. So there are many marketers out there. Some are marketing e-commerce product, some are marketing whatever product that there is, but you want to ensure that this time when you are looking out for the people that are going to be marketing your product or the agency that is going to be marketing your product, you want to ensure that they are specifically marketing SaaS products. And if you want to dig into the kind of agencies you want to market with or partner with in your marketing, you want to ensure that they have a history of marketing that particular kind of SaaS product, whether it's an e-commerce platform or whether it's a service or a project management platform, whatever solution that you have built. You want to ensure that that marketing agency or that individual you're hiring have a good success rate in pushing this particular kind of SaaS product. Now the mistake that many SaaS founders do is that they think they can do the marketing themselves. Now there are many aspects in marketing that many SaaS product founders are not aware of, like the copywriting phase of the SaaS product. You can just think that you can just write anything. So it's a very different game out there in the marketing. So you need to ensure that you're hiring an expert that is good in copywriting. So copywriting is just a kind of writing that is persuasive and salesy. So many SaaS founders are more like a technical kind of people. They are in the tech space, in their programming and all that. So they don't have any idea on the marketing. Although now in this modern era, we have SaaS founders that also do marketing themselves. Many people are learning how to up their sales skills. So you want to ensure that this marketing team you're hiring are people that knows what they are doing. Okay. So don't assume that as a SaaS product founder, you can have a good success in marketing your product. You could be highly mistaken. So you want to ensure that you have hired the appropriate marketing agency for that your SaaS product. Now, what are the red flags that you can spot when you're trying to hire a marketing agency? Now, if you're hiring a marketing agency and they have a bad history of client management, they have bad reports about that agency, you don't see anything online about that agency, about marketing they have done for SaaS products, you want to avoid that marketing agency. Another red flag is a marketing agency that straight out tells you how much you are going to be charged, okay? And they have not checked your SaaS product and they are telling you that this is how much that you're going to spend. They don't know what SaaS product you are making. They don't know anything. And then they're already giving you a flat fee of how much you are going to be paying them for the marketing. That is a red flag indicator. You want to avoid that as a SaaS founder. Another red flag is that the marketing agency you're hiring don't have a process. They don't have a history. A process like maybe a sales funnel, how they convert, the strategy they are using to convert the ideal customer person that you have created from your market research. They don't have any such data. You want to avoid such marketing agencies that don't have a process of marketing their SaaS product. So these are the red flags you want to avoid. Now, if you keep all the things I've mentioned in the other steps and this step, you will see that your SaaS product, when you launch it, is going to do better. If you're the one doing the marketing yourself, you want to ensure that everything I've mentioned, you are keeping them in place, you have done them, and your product is going to do well. The next reason why many SaaS products fail is improper documentation, bad documentation. Now, documentation simply means everything that your SaaS product is doing, you are writing them down in a technical writing form. Now, if you don't know how to do this, you need to hire a technical writer that can be able to do technical writing for your SaaS product to document every feature that your SaaS product is implementing or doing or providing. So a technical writer already knows what he should do in documentation. All you just have to do is give him the application and then he knows what to write about the application as far as the documentation is concerned. Or if there's the data already available for your documentation, this experienced technical writer is going to see every information that he needs to put in place and rearrange all the documentation you have done before in a way that it will be easier for a user to go through that documentation and be able to use your application. Now, what are the red flags you need to avoid in hiring a technical writer, or if you're the one doing the writing yourself? You want to ensure that you are not misdirecting people. Now, for example, have you ever bought a product, maybe like a smart TV, and then there's a user manual in it, and then when you're going through the user manual, it's actually different from when you are operating the smart TV yourself. So you can see that's a very bad experience. So you want to ensure that every documentation you are doing based on the user guide you are giving is matching every interface feature that you have implemented in your documentation. If it's a programming tool that you have created, if it's an e-commerce platform that you have made, whatever it is that you have done, you want to ensure that everything has been properly documented, especially if you even need to do visual representation, like maybe the snapshot of those features to guide the user. So mostly what people do these days is they create a video on how to use the platform. So that's the most popular part. But if you are doing like a full-scale solution for a maybe like a web development tool, or maybe it could be a command line interface, or maybe whatever it may be, that is a service that you are selling, where you are selling the API or whatever it may be, you want to ensure that there is documentation on how to connect with it and how to use it. Another red flag in the documentation phase is missing critical features in your documentation. Now, if you are doing your documentation, you want to ensure that you have added the correct features in the appropriate positions where they need to be added. So you want to ensure that you have implemented or documented all those features and you have not missed any feature, so that the customer representative is not going to handle much volume of confusion with the customers that are complaining about your product. After they have paid for that product, they will now have to be struggling to use it. You want to ensure that you have avoided that by adding every feature that app has implemented, and you have properly documented, so that there's a section in your SaaS website where they can go to. If it's a video, if it's a technical written document, you want to direct them there to go through it. This will also reduce the volume of customer support, because when people understand how to use your app, there will be no need for much customer support in your company. Now this next thing is the customer support phase of your application. Now, many SaaS companies fail because of bad customer support. Many people have bad review for their SaaS product because of the customer support is very bad. Some people complain the customer support is not responsive. Some people complain that there's not even a customer support for that SaaS product. Now, these are the things you want to ensure that you are avoiding. As much as you are putting energy in creating that SaaS product, you want to ensure that you have a customer support team in place. If you are the one doing it yourself, you want to ensure that you are always available to direct people on how to use the app in case anybody file a ticket in your customer support. You want to ensure that there is always a timely response. Now, if you are the one doing it yourself, you can write an automated response with the AI systems we're having now. You can do this automated chat system that directs people on what to do based on any prompts they give to the chatbot. Now, the last but not the least phase is the payment system, your paywall. Some people call it paywall. Now, payment is one of the way of monetizing. Creating a subscription is one of the way of monetizing your SaaS product. Now, what the mistake many SaaS founders do is that they just set prices for their SaaS product without going to do a proper competitor research. Now, remember from the beginning of the video, I told you that many people have also created that kind of solution you have made. You want to ensure your own solution is unique, even in the price as well. So many people have already set out the price. Even the SaaS product you are making now, somebody has already implemented that product for free. All the features are free. So you want to ensure that you have done your research and check for the free version of those kind of application you are building, and see if any of the features you have already implemented are categorized on those free version. Because when you begin to set paywalls, like how much people are going to pay for using this SaaS product, and then somebody has implemented all those features for free, those people would rather go to the free version and use those free version, all right, rather than paying for your service. So you want to go and check what the free version has that you have not added into your SaaS product payment plan, and you want to do a better version of it. Add even more features that somebody will feel better paying for your own SaaS product than using the free versions that are out there. And also in launching your SaaS product, you don't just add a paywall. You must start somewhere, maybe set a free plan that somebody can begin to use in implementing the SaaS product. Now we've come to the end of the video. I believe you liked the video. Now, all those things I've listed in the video are very crucial for the success of your SaaS product. So if your SaaS product is not doing well, then one of the features that I've listed, you are not getting them properly. Look at the features here. You want to see that, ensure that you are doing all these things I've listed. You want to ensure that you are doing every of them, and then you see that your SaaS product will do very well in the SaaS market. Now, if you like this video and enjoy this video, I would like you to share, subscribe, and like. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye for now. See you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe.